Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. I noticed that my patio is starting to dry up. There's a chance I'm going to get out today. Yeah, didn't get out at all yesterday. We are ready for you-know-who. Now, one of the viewers reminded me that the last time I made this part right here, can you see it? Oh yeah. I drilled holes to get those hoops into. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Once again, that's scary. I had a faint recollection of drilling holes. I remember when I was working on that, and I was thinking, how did I do this last time? And I thought, I should go back and look at the episode where I actually did that. I could have found it. It would have only taken a few minutes. And then I would have remembered. I could have probably done a much better job. Because they're not very strong the way they're on there. Whereas when they're mounted in holes, you can actually bend them over one way or the other, and they're not gonna snap off the sides of the plastic with the way they're glued now. Anyway, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. If I find that I've accidentally broken them off, maybe, Yeah, I remember now. I had the drill press set up here, remember, and I had my tiniest bit. Yeah, but the problem is a lot of these. I've done this is build number 6. And you sort of forget. I mentioned this before. They sort of blend together, the different aspects, and you think, well, I did such and such a procedure, and but you can't remember on which ship you did it. Well, some of them are really obvious. Like the submarine was terribly different from the other models that we're doing. But some of the others, I can't remember. Was it the Bismarck? Was it the Hood? Was it the Rodney? Was it the Iowa? You just can't remember where was it that I did this. I remember doing it, and they all sort of blend together. And and being as it's going on, 7 years now that I've been doing this. There's an awful lot of stuff to remember. And when somebody reminds you, you're sort of like, oh yeah, it's not like I can't remember it at all. It's not like when my poor dear Mary couldn't remember going to Disneyland. And she couldn't remember it even after she was told about it. So a lot of you know she died from Alzheimer's disease. That was sad. Very sad. Okay. What can we do here today? Without having to do any painting, that is. Well, I think we can probably work on this piece right here. And I think this morning when I was messing around over there by the spray booth, I've got the railing over there, so I've got that cut already off the fret, and I think we should try and bend that railing. That's going to be really interesting because the railing is all one piece, and we got to get curves and bends and. I think it's going to go good though because I remember that railing does have bending points or detents, I used to call them, folding lines, and it's to make it bend in the right place. So I think we're going to do okay if I stop talking and get at it. So let's do that today and get that done, and then we have basically made all the major mini modules in step 24. We just have to paint the stuff. Then there's another one down here. That would be this one right here. Okay, this is a C20 It has to have a piece of railing stuck on it. That railing is also over there, so that's ready to go. I don't know if we'll get that far today or not, but then we can get these pieces painted and get them stuck onto this, which we do. Which we do in step 25. We are getting there. We are making progress. I know we had a bit of a setback here. What happened? I can't remember why we had a major setback. It set me back 2 days. Now that is scary. I can't remember what was it. It had something to do with this. Oh no! Now I remember. It was the ladder on the front of this thing. That set me back, and we're going to be respraying this and fix that up. It's not as bad as it looks. I can't feel anything there. It didn't etch the plastic. You know what I mean? It just made the paint kind of. Although, in all likelihood, the way it is, there's going to be so much other detail all over the place that I don't think a person would even notice, even if I didn't do anything to it. And then we got to get the ladder mounted back on there. I think what I will do with the ladder, I was thinking about it, is I'm going to use the brass black and darken it again, and then before I stick the ladder down on here, I'm going to use flat clear and paint over top of the brass black. And if it runs and and it will, the brass black it doesn't turn the brass black. What it does is it forms a black oxide on top of the brass, and that's sort of a powdery stuff. You can actually get it on your fingers. It makes it the illusion that the brass is turned black. Okay, let's get the camera down here on the table and see if we can bend our railing in the shape of this thing. We want to put it on the right way up. I think that's up because the push-out pin marks are on the underside. Now, if I was a really dedicated modeler, I'd probably putty in those push-out pin marks and then sand them flush so that they don't show. But this is going to be the underside. This piece goes on the front here somewhere, or is it on the back? I think possibly it goes right here, like that. Yeah, it fits perfectly, so it must go there. We don't see the push out marks anyway, unless you were to look at it from underneath, which we are not going to do, unless you go like that. Okay, let's get at it. Oh, I was going to mention something here. When I sat down, I thought I got to remember to remind the viewers. Oh! Congratulations to the Blue Jays. I think that what I got off the internet this morning was that they have advanced to the World Series finale or something like that. They did good. Okay, I think that's what I was going to tell you. Now let's get at it. Okay, one of the things that I wanted to mention that I forgot, and that is the new GoPro is supposed to be coming today. Okay. So until that comes, I guess we're going to be having rides without sound. Maybe I'll dub music in the next one. Won't take that much extra effort. Okay. This one is going to be easy. There are already folding lines embossed in the photo etch right here and right here to make this little jog. So that's not going to be too hard. this one here, it only has 3 radiuses. And I'm thinking the best way to do is to maybe just start in the middle and then methodically work my way out all the way along until I get to the last radius, which would be from, I believe it's from this post all the way through to this post. We'll know when we get to it. Yeah, maybe we'll do the easiest one first. Yeah, we'll do the easiest one first. I'm a bit lazy. Oh, I was talking about coffee cups, and people don't wash their sailors don't wash their coffee cups. And one of the viewers commented back, and he says he washes his so clean that it was he could see himself in it or something to that effect. And he said something about the other sailors were just lazy, and that was the problem. And that's probably my situation as well. I'm just a little bit too lazy to wash the cup. Okay, enough about coffee cups. Let's recompose here and see if we can bend this and get it glued down. We'll be using the holder downer and so on. Okay, if we look closely, we can see that Trumpeter has embossed folding lines. Like my blade is in one of them right there, and then we got this one right here. Now the folding line does not come at the post, which sort of makes sense. Now we gotta fold this up. It should actually fold fairly easily, I would think. Get it at 90 degrees. Now to do the other one, to go back, okay, we'll release this now. Take this out. Now, how am I going to fold that the other way using Andy's bender? Even if I have it come off the back, maybe I'll just use the Tamiya plier here very carefully if I can. Let's see, I'll put this like this. Let me check the monitor. Are we still looking at it? No, kinda. Okay. No, let's not wreck this now. Okay, we want to bend it. Okay, that's not bad. It's going to take a little tweaking. I think I went too far. But that's okay. We can straighten that out when we lay it down on the piece of plastic. So we basically got it here now. Okay, this is going to take at least 2 holder downers, one in this section and one in this section. And my plan is to try and get it right here. In other words, don't start at the other end of the rail and then find out that it's not going to match up here, because this is the crucial part right here. Maybe having it down on the green cloth is not a good idea in case the CA glue gets away on me, which it usually does. So I'm going to somehow hold this in a clamp or the helping hands maybe. Get it up off the table. That's the plan. And it's 9:30. Missy the dog should be by pretty soon.
Hey, Ron.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi, Missy.
windy day.
Yeah, it's cool out there. How are the streets?
Dry.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna go out after. Okay, Missy.
There's a few puddles here and there, but the puddles are visible. Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble.
You got them all. You got them all. All gone.
We trimmed her eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sit down. Well, you didn't have to get down. You just had to sit down. Yeah. Yeah, you look much better now. Yeah.
She sat with me and cheered when the Blue Jays won last night. So the Blue Jays are going on to the World Series.
So how many games would there be left now before the...
The World Series is 4 games out of 7.
Okay.
First game was Friday night.
Okay.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Well, there's a chance.
Yep.
There's a chance.
Once you got the second one free.
No, it didn't quite work like that. Goodbye, Missy. See ya.
Well, the GoPro is important.
It sure is. No cat today.
No cat food. Have a good ride, Ron.
We'll see ya. Yeah, the sun is trying to come out. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. I think I'm going to go out for a quick scoot while the sun is trying to shine out there. Check the radar first, though, just to make sure there's no showers on, just ready to drop on me. And then we'll come back and we'll work on this later. Yeah. Now let's be careful now and don't go bending it. Okay, I am back from my ride. And I think I've got the right angles here right. Now I'm only going to worry about getting this part fastened down. We'll worry about the far end, which is quite a little bit off. Maybe I can move it just a little bit here. Okay, yeah, I think this is actually pretty good here. I could be wrong, but I think possibly something comes up against here. So I don't want to have this stanchion that's on the right that I'm just touching now, moved over this way and get caught on something. And okay, now I'm going to have to get my CA thin here and bring it in. I'm probably going to flood it on pretty bad. I'll try not to, but it probably will. Okay, that actually went better than I thought it would. And just a smell of curing agent here. I just realized here that I did not use the holder downer. Yeah, I didn't use the holder downer. I wonder if the bottom rail was, pushed down as far as it could go. Yeah, okay, I think I'll be using the holder downer further along here. Okay, if I put it on, I would say this stanchion right here. Okay, and then go about 3 or 4 stanchions further down with the other holder downer. I'm probably going to have to back the macro lens up a bit here. Okay, clearly I have repositioned everything here, and I've put this one back on. I think it's on the same stanchion it was before. And I'm going to put this one out on the end here like this. Maybe I can do it better by reaching underneath, and this is maybe not a good idea. Okay, now it's held down, but the railing is in the wrong place here. How can I shove this over? It has to, the bottom rail has to be pushed over. Ooh, I bumped this one. Okay. Maybe trying to do so much all at once is not a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to come back here. The rail has a tendency to want to bend. Oh, why is that now? I'm going to have to push stop here and figure this out. Okay, it is about as done as it's going to get here until we paint it. And I think the paint is going to cover up where the CA glue ran on the deck part of it, you might say. It's extremely fragile. I'm going to have to be super careful when I mount it into the side of the bulkhead there on the island. Anyway, let's move on. What time we got here? You can't see the clock, but it is 12:25 in the afternoon already. Yeah, let's just see if we can't start bending the railing for that other one. And that's going to be the tricky one. Okay, just after I shot that last scene, I looked up and I see an Amazon vehicle parked out my front window. Now, I had also ordered extra batteries, but I guess the extra batteries are going to be coming separately. Okay. No, I see. Okay. Your camera must be updated. Okay, that means I have to pair it with my cell phone. I know how to do this. It's just time consuming and it's fiddly. You got to get it just right or it doesn't work. So, you know what? I'm going to take the rest of the afternoon off from the model table. I hadn't fully intended to work on this part right here, but we're gonna have to leave that for tomorrow. I want to get this thing up and running, and maybe I can use it yet this afternoon. What time we got here? Yeah, 20 to 1. I'm probably gonna have time. It's probably going to take me about an hour to get this thing paired. Oh, you want to see it, right? I'm sure you want to see it. Okay. It looks just like the other one. Oh, one nice feature that this one has that the other one doesn't is it will display the GPS position and I believe speed in the upper left-hand side of the screen. You can have that either on or off. So I'll probably have it on for a few rides until people get sick of it. But yeah, that'd be interesting. You can tell, we can tell for sure if I'm speeding or not. Oh, okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.